Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Canal Algérie's nightly news. On to the headlines. Crushing success rate for the 2025 middle school exam, which hit 67.56%. And we share the beautiful celebrations that swept schools across the country in our edition. In Blida, the 61st Unified Class of Police Officers graduate the National Security Application School. Algiers International Fair wraps up after 6 days with several cooperation agreements signed, marking yet another successful edition. From Gaza, the Algerian television captures the horrors committed by the Zionist entity on civilians with survivors' testimonies. Welcome back. First off, the Premier, Nadir Al-Arbawi, chaired the proceedings of the 195th session of the State Contribution Council, which was primarily devoted to studying the plan to strengthen the submarine cable network of the Algérie Telecom Group, which is the backbone of internet service provision. This plan was developed according to conditions that enable its acquisition and standards that maintain the continuity of its services in implementations of the directives of the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune. This Saturday was the long-awaited BM Results Day, and with it came a wave of emotions that swept across Algeria. The announcement of the middle education certificate results sparked scenes of joy and relief as students, parents, and teachers celebrated the fruit of a long academic year. From cheers to tears of happiness. Our reporter, Rina Lirari, was on the ground to capture the heartfelt reactions, commented by Rania Al-Bahri.
As soon as the results of the middle school certificate were announced, a veritable whirlwind of joy swept through the courtyard of the Aqid Amirouche Middle School. Between shouts of joy and tears of emotion, students and parents shared the unique moment where whole year's efforts were finally rewarded.
I'm very happy to have obtained my brevet. I worked hard. I would like to thank my parents and teachers from the bottom of my heart for their support. Thank God, after so much stress and waiting, we feel an immense joy now. I can't find the words to describe the joy I feel. I made my parents proud. I worked hard throughout the school year, and I'm very happy with the results I achieved. I would like to congratulate my daughter, who, despite her illness, passed the exam with a good mark and made me proud of her. I would like to thank all the staff who supported and helped her throughout all these years. I am happy with the results I achieved after all my hard work. I am very proud of my daughter, who worked hard throughout the school year. She stayed up all night studying.
The same scenes of happiness were witnessed across the country, such as this middle school in Oran province, where the graduates were unable to contain their joy. Laughter, hugs, and cheers of relief punctuated this beautiful morning.
I am very happy to have obtained my BM with an average of 18.23. I especially thank my parents for their constant support, as well as my teachers. The joy I feel is indescribable. Both my children obtained their brevet. I obtained my brevet at the same time as my brother. It's a double success that makes this moment even more special. My daughter obtained her brevet after a lot of effort. I am extremely proud of her.
With a 67.56% success rate nationwide, the 2025 session reflects the hard work of a whole generation. For these future high schoolers, this success is much more than just moving on. It's a start of a new chapter.
And following the announcement of the middle school exam results for the June 2025 session, the Nations Cup Secondary School recorded excellent results with 484 cadets obtaining their BM or middle school final exam certificate, representing a 100% success rate. On this occasion, Army General Said Chingriha, Minister Delegate to the Minister of National Defense, Chief of Staff of the PNA, extends his congratulations to all graduates and officers who participated in achieving these honorable results, wishing them further success and fulfillment. These excellent results reflect the special interest attached by the PNA High Command to these schools. These achievements also confirm their high level, as well as the rigor and dedication of the teachers and officers who work selflessly to achieve the expected objectives. Talhawi Maryam, that is the name of this year's first-ranking middle school graduate after an exceptional performance from the student of the middle school Ramdani Hassouni, Biskra province, that led to an average of 19.58 out of 20. Right behind her were Anis Bakir from the Khanoush Ahmed School and Fatima Khadesh from the Amira Musa School. In Blida, the National Security School of Application Abdelmajid Bouzid celebrated the graduation of its 61st Unified Class of Police Officers. The ceremony was presided over by the Minister of Interior, Local Authorities and Territory Planning, Brahim Marad, accompanied by the Director General of National Security. Both oversaw the graduation of more than 1,400 officers, a new class of police officers ready to join the field and one of the emblematic bastions of police training in Algeria. Back to Algiers, that hosted the second Sustainable Economy Forum, bringing together officials, businesses and experts to tackle ecological challenges. The goal: promote green models, support a circular, inclusive economy and strengthen ties between national and African actors. Further indications with Najah Tayeb.
The second edition of the Sustainable Economy Forum is back in Algiers, aiming to transform pledges into tangible progress. With a strong focus on attracting investment in responsible and profitable sectors, the forum seeks to spark meaningful economic transformation. In this effort, investment promotion agencies are expected to take the lead and drive momentum.
The Algerian Investment Promotion Agency implements sustainable development objectives by improving the business climate to foster inclusive growth as part of the achievement of the objective number 8 of the Sustainable Development Program. We have a partnership with the Algerian Investment Promotion Agency to support investments between the two countries and encourage cooperation between Tunisian and Algerian businessmen.
Financing and mobilizing the skills network of the Algerian diaspora could serve as a powerful lever for the national economic development, positioning it as a key contributor to the country's growth. The Algerian diaspora is eager to contribute to the country's economic development, but it seeks to do so through an approach that is in tune with our times, one rooted in sustainable and inclusive economic development. This is a remarkable opportunity, especially since the government, under the leadership of the President of the Republic, has already put the necessary frameworks and institutions in place to support this goal. The Sustainable Economy Forum has emerged as a strategic catalyst for driving high-impact projects by bringing together public and private stakeholders under a shared vision of responsible growth.
After 6 days, during which products made in Algeria took the spotlight, the proceedings of the 56th Algiers International Fair concluded on Saturday at the Exhibition Palace. This edition, in which the Sultanate of Oman was the guest of honor, was distinguished by a wide turnout of visitors and a variety of different products in different fields. The economic event was also an opportunity to strengthen partnerships and expand horizons of cooperation. Rania Al-Bahri.
In an atmosphere that combined exhibitor satisfaction and visitor interaction, the 56th edition of the Algiers International Fair comes to an end.
It's a good opportunity for Algerians to invest and build strategic economic relations and partnerships with all the countries present here and open up to global markets. A really wonderful fair. I really liked it. It had everything.
The fair saw the participation of more than 31 countries, showcasing various sectors such as modern technology, food industries, communication and others.
The Algiers Fair, rich in diversity, economy, agriculture, commerce and industry, is a key gateway to Africa and Europe. Participation today was a success thanks to strong ties with Algerian companies. We came to create new opportunities, launch projects, offer raw materials to the Algerian market.
With the success of this edition, the exhibition has once again proven its position as one of the largest and most important global economic events, strengthening Algeria's position as an active partner in development and providing promising investment opportunities.
At least 79 Palestinians were killed in Gaza in the past 24 hours, while dozens are left wounded, including women and children, in attacks by the Zionist entity on several areas, targeting primarily refugee camps and shelters. Our correspondent on the ground, Wissam Abu Zaid, compiled the following report, taken up by Najah Tayyar.
This Palestinian girl cried and screamed, pointing toward her wounded mother and the lifeless bodies of her sisters in the ambulance. Her voice shook the air, not just with pain, but with a heartbreak shared by countless Palestinian children. Some survive only to witness their families torn apart. She is one of many forced to live through what no child ever should. We were sitting until we saw 3 missiles falling on the camps, flipping the whole place down, and we ran trying to save the women and kids. We can never live peacefully. With each strike, it is always the civilians who pay the price. Children, women and families pulled from the ruins and captured by the Algerian television. The latest airstrike is yet another reminder of this cruel Zionist attack.
The ambulance is there, but they couldn't find my 2 kids yet.
The camp for the displaced became a scene of horror when the strike carved deep craters and incinerated people on the spot. Through the night and into the day, residents clawed through the debris with bare hands, hoping to recover pieces of those they loved, children, mothers, and the most vulnerable, with no tools or equipment at all.
We were sitting in the street until we saw a huge destruction, and the camps got buried all into the ground. We spent hours looking for people beneath without hands. We're looking for the children, and we could find 6 and 2 women, and we have to dig more to find 2 bodies of children.
The sky keeps falling on Palestinians and the dust never settles. Rescue teams continue to search for bodies, and many of them melted into the ground, lost beneath the ruins of yet another Zionist and human attack.
And with that, we end tonight's bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Take care.